Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're actually doing a follow-up video on the Crimson build. We got it, boys. We got the juice right here. Boom, shield slam. I actually on stream just did like the 2 dungeon quests and then rolled like 20 cards and I got on the last card. So make sure if you want to see like some behind the scenes stuff and you know kind of want to come chill, make sure you come watch the live stream, boys. Come watch the live stream. It's here on YouTube, and if you see me live, come in and say hi, you know. I also actually rolled shield wall as well. So this build's pretty gross. I do plan on pushing with this build. I do need to gear it out. I'm 65 eye level, but I am not optimized whatsoever. My defense is pretty bad. Armor is pretty... My HP is not like... a lot of things to work on. I do think this is as good enough as a roll as I'm going to get for like a starter tank where I want to actually do some Mythic Plus. I don't know about raid because I feel like a lot of people rely too much on the tanks in raid, and that shit's going to stress me the F out. And just as a little piece of information, previous to this, I played Classic once and I didn't even get to endgame content. So all this dungeon is just me learning from Ascension, as well as I've never really done any of the raids. I've like maybe T-Mog farmed them, so I kind of know where I'm supposed to go, but in actual sense, I've never done them. So, but yeah, we're going to get into a dungeon. We're going to go into a mythic. I did promise a follow-up video once we actually rolled the shield slam. So we're going to go into a dungeon. Yeah, and we're just going to kind of showcase the build. So we will do a mythic. Let's see what quests there are. So there's a quest for a DM East. Ooh, a DM West as well. Which one should I do? Let's do a DM West. I think that's probably the play. That's a good showcase of the build. DM East has like kind of just single target bosses, so I kind of want to showcase everything. So let's do a DM West. Not instant queue? What? Oh my Lord Jesus. I mean, I guess it is 9:44 p.m. for the server time, so. Oh, I got mail.
I'm thick as hell. I'm dead as hell. In your E shotgun, W pistol counter. I could be countering all of these, man. Wait, is it a counter?
Alright, there we go. We got into the dungeon. Hopefully people got some buffs, because I did not happen to roll buffs. Am I just going to say you're at 6400 HP? Oh, someone left already. Oh no. Yeah, give me those buffs, baby. Let's showcase the build. I'm actually so excited that I actually got shield slam. I was going to be super sad if I did. The first time I actually tried doing this build, like I did on stream, and I got copywritten, so the whole video is done. So I have to re-record this. So this is the second time I'm actually playing this, or at least trying it with shield slam. It's pretty gross, honestly. It's a little weird because of the range. Like I know, like everyone knows that the holy shield, like the crimson thing, it makes your shield slam hit 5 targets, but the distance between the 5 targets is pretty small. If they're not like relatively close, you kind of miss, and then you have to like thunderclap. But if you already previously used thunderclap, there's really no way of you getting aggro back. So it's a little bit rough trying to get everyone to be attacking you. But as soon as they're all in front of you and you're just repeatedly hitting them over and over again with a shield slam, no one's ripping off of you. And I love the fact that Avenger Shield's on such a low CD, and it gives you 10% threat and 15% block value. Like, that's so good. And as you can see, the healer is barely healing me. He's actually DPSing. So this build is super tanky. So you're basically just shield slamming on cooldown, thunderclapping on cooldown, Avenger Shield on cooldown, and you're just devastating to fill in the null areas. But definitely want to have shield slam on CD, because that's going to be your most damage, going to generate your most threat. So after we kill this tree, we're going to go this way, and I'm just going to pull these guys because I don't really care. Something that's going to be definitely mandatory is this button right here, Holy Wrath, just because of the fact that when they're spread out, like exactly that, and you can't hit them all with all 5 of them with a shield slam, and sometimes they're a little bit spread out even for thunderclap. This button right here, Holy Wrath, generates so much threat on pull that allows them to kind of group up, and then you're able to, after that, hit them repeatedly in the face with shields. Consecration helps as well, but I don't think that's as mandatory. I actually can't wait to get into some harder content. I think I've gotten my fair share of, you know, the dopamine that you get from rolling your builds. I'm not saying I'm done rolling my builds and doing, you know, some crazy shit, but I want to actually try the endgame content. So I think Mythic Plus is definitely up there. Raiding has never really been my forte, especially because I don't have a guild, and I also live in Canada. So it's 4 o'clock for me right now, but it's 10 o'clock for everyone else. So trying to find a guild that raids around my times is kind of annoying. So I'll probably just focus mostly on Mythic Plus. I think I got these dungeons down as well, so I love the shield slam when it hits like 3 oh dude, It's so good. And then on top of that, when you have any mobs that are...
No!
Oh, okay, we're pulling this. Pets, by the way. Gotta love them. But yeah, your Blade Flurry, you're going to want to press that on any big pack. Honestly, probably even on single target, just for the increased 20% attack speed. But any mobs that are past 5, this doubles them, right? So when you press this, now you hit 10 targets with your Shield Slam. Ooh! Dude, the Shield Slams hit for so hard, man. It's actually great. And I haven't popped a single... I just popped my first cooldown. And it was Shield Wall. Shield Wall is OP, by the way, guys. I would just like to point that out. I love how they nerf these guys. Like, these guys are a meme now. So packs on these, like, you're going to have hard time holding aggro if you don't have your Thunderclap, Consecration, and Holy Wrath. Because, like, you're just capped to 5 targets. And most of these DPS, like Holy Wrath, this guy's a Holy Paladin, or not a Holy Paladin, he's a Ret Paladin, right? So he's pressing his Holy Nova, that's hitting every target, his Holy Wrath, that's hitting every target, right? So you got to keep that in mind, that you are capped to 5 targets unless you have Blade Flurry up. So you start the pull with a Thunderclap as well as a Holy Wrath in these big packs instead of starting with a Shield Slam, just because there's just so many mobs that your Shield Slam's realistically not going to do much. Hit chance is also going to be very important because I just missed my my Shield Slam. Also, you gotta, it's like kind of a directional cone thing. So if you're like looking this way, like you're not gonna hit these 2 guys behind you. You have to make sure you're facing towards the enemies. The boss is coming this way. I want a porter towards this wall so that if we get knocked back, we're not getting like lunged across the whole whole map. I'm trying to tank this bear, which is kind of an awkward position because I'm trying not to pull this backpack here. There we go. We're good now. So basically you're chilling. As soon as you have 5 stacks, and then as soon as you get your Sunder up to 5, like the chances of them ripping off you is like slim to not gonna happen. So we're almost at 555. I mean, obviously I'm not attacking this mob, but I'll just taunt him back. So there you go. So that's literally, once you have 555, you're chilling. If you just nuke her, by the way, the bear just dies. So you really shouldn't be focusing the bear almost at all. But I mean, it's okay. It's just a regular mythic. Can't really expect too much. Yeah, overall the single target threat is really good, really solid. My only complaint is the AoE getting of the aggro. Because if you don't have Thunderclap, which I mean you're going to start in this build, but if you don't have Holy Wrath, it kind of feels like shit. Because of the fact that you're capped with Shield Slam, and sometimes they're just too far apart. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's annoying. Don't be this guy, by the way. Can I roll for Auspec? Bro, I have 19 Auspec. Like, what do you mean? Come on. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that rolls for Auspec. Like, that's so lame. So you're practicing Blade Flurry on CD, essentially. I mean, unless you know there's going to be a big pack coming up. But it just, that additional 20% attack speed is nuts. It helps you really get off a huge amount of threat. So we're almost at 555. There we go, 555. And you just chill, dude. Look at. You can't really see the bar because the mob's too high, but they ain't ripping off me at all, bro. You also want to make sure you're doing Avenger Shield on CD too. That's going to give you additional threat. So at this point, you're just taunting on CD, Shield Slamming on CD, and Devastating on CD, just for your single target. That's going to be your best threat. Healer's kind of struggling to heal me because he's focused on DPSing, but that's okay. If you see my health dipping, it's purely just because of that. Which is completely fine, by the way. If you want to DPS as a healer, by all means. If you trust your tank enough to not just get dead, I encourage it, actually. That's what I would be doing. I would let my tank probably drop to half HP before I even bother healing him. So right there, my Shield Slam didn't hit the second target, even though they were right next to each other. That could be maybe a bug. I'm not entirely sure. Or maybe I missed. I don't think I missed, but who knows? Yeah, the damage, though, is actually really solid. I know that wasn't really a good display of damage, but overall, the damage is really solid. Like, the Champion's Wrath, the actual Shield Slam, is gross. I'll show you on this pack, actually. I'm going to have Blade Fury up, and I'm just going to go up in this pack, and I'm just going to Raffle Stomp them. Because they're all so close. Look at this damage. Look at that burst. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that damage. The Blade Flare is just too much damage. It's too much damage, boys. Champion's Wrath, like, oof. Damn, Ice Armor actually helps so much. Like, I'm getting an additional almost 600 armor just from Demon Armor and Ice Armor. It's fantastic. The Frost Resistance from Ice Armor as well as the slow on the attackers is fantastic. Yeah, look at the damage, boys. Ugh. It's too good. I'm not sure how good the holy version of this build would be, but I actually might try it. I'm not entirely sure. You just swap out, you take Hammer of the Righteous, swap out this for like the Holy Nova that hits all the targets. I have it on my other Pally build. Basically, it swaps out Consecrated Strikes for Crimson. I'd be curious to see which one is actually better. Oh, we gotta kill the horse for good luck. Gotta kill the horse for good luck. Everybody knows that. Come on. We're gonna see if we can run past this shit right here. Oh. Oh. Well, this is fun. Oh. I hate this part of the dungeon. I really do. Run through, run through, run through, run through, run through, run through. Blade Flurry? Shield Slam? I just like pulling big, you know? Big numbers, boys. Shield Slam again? Thunderclapping? Consecrating on the ground just for extra juice. Look at the damage, boys. We're competitive. We're competitive. And we're not even optimized at all. You gotta keep that in mind, boys. Not optimized. This build's gonna be nutty. Can't wait to actually pull it into some Mythic Plus. See if they kill the eyes or not. Entirely up to them. I really don't care. I can tank this for days. Even with those CDs, like I feel super tanky. Like we're sitting at almost 100% uptime on 70% block chance, as well as like my block value is usually at like 460. Yeah, 500. Average of like 460. We're pretty tanky, dudes. And that's even without all these juicy cooldowns. Alright, let's see if we can run through this without pulling anything. Well, there's the guy that's been on us. Whoop! We're just gonna keep running. We're just gonna keep running. I think we can continue this. Yeah, we're good. Not even close, boys. I'm just gonna drop down on this guy's head. There's a Blade Flurry. I'm gonna pop a defensive there. Just get some extra HP. But yeah, overall, it's a super simple build. It's strong though. You know, super tanky. I mean, I rolled a lot of cooldowns. I don't know if you're gonna roll a lot of cooldowns. That's completely, you know, Alar being Alar. But just the core build of, you know, the shield slams is very strong. Very strong. But the build, I can see how it's not meant for everybody, but I do think it's a very good introduction to tanking if you do plan on doing some endgame content. But it's straight to the point and probably by far the best tank to start out with. We didn't get any loot, so that feels sad. I know I'm supposed to go do Skolo, I think it is. The set that drops from there is really good. So that's the build. We rolled the shield slam. I'm super happy about it, and now we're starting to grind the gear sets and start getting a Mythic Plus. I'm super stoked and I'm super excited. But that's the end of my video. Shout out to Quacky, Bithda, Mango Tango, Bobby Dig, Andrew Lee, Nash Hope, Austin Potter, and Cornut. Thank you guys so much for being members on my YouTube channel. It really helps more than you think. But yeah, huge shout out to you guys. Much love. But that's the end of my video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. New videos soon. Peace.